Hello everyone, today we are going to commentate a week 7 game from SPL, Finchinator against Elodin. Both are long-time players and both are very good at this gen, so I'm expecting a great game. First off, let's see, so we have a typical hyper offense team from Finch. Except this one looks like it's running double Healing Wish. Usually you see this kind of setup with like Conkeldurr, but I guess you can also double Healing Wish Volcarona. I think it's a bit worse overall, but I don't know. Maybe I just don't see the vision. As for Elodin's team, is pretty... how can I say? It's a bit older, I will say, style of team. This type of teams, Skarmory, Reuniclus, Chomp, they're a bit on the greedier side because you're pretty weak to spikes depending on the Garchomp set. Yeah, you have 4 mons that are immune to spikes, but without Chomp it's often pretty hard to support Reuniclus. So I don't know. These teams are good, it's just, I guess, a bit on older style team. Alright, lead. How do you lead here? You should probably lead with Rotom Wash if you're Elodin. It beats Chomp. Somewhat beats Chomp. Beats Rachi too, in case it's not Scarf Rachi. But it probably is right, and specs Latias. That's what I would expect. Other lead options, Skarmory, Tyranitar. Tyranitar is okay. Chomp, probably not. Latios could be an okay lead as well. It also depends on the sets, right? Because if this Rotom is like Scarf, then you cannot really lead with it. I would probably lead... I would lead Rotom if it was a standard bulky set. If not, I would probably lead with... if Tyranitar is Ice Move and does some defense heads, it can tank Chomp. Probably that one. As for Finch, if it's Sash Chomp, you obviously lead Sash Chomp, right? Otherwise, you can lead like Jirachi if it's like Shuka Berry, Ironet Thunder set. I don't see why you will do that. I think it's Scarf Jirachi. I don't know about the Latias. I will lead Chomp if I'm Finch. Let's see. Latios, okay, into Chomp. Hard Draco, alright. This is a typical exchange, White Herb, okay, and Finch gets Rocks Up. Okay. So Finch is okay with basically trading his Chomp for Rocks. That's okay. Pretty standard play. With Rocks Up, Volk can maybe win by itself, almost. Starmie is also pretty threatening with Rocks Up. And what else? Not much. I think Elodin on turn 2 probably just clicks HP 5 if it's got it. I mean, you don't Draco again, right? It's a 1 health Chomp. You can surf for HP Fire, I believe. HP Fire, nice, 40%. This Jirachi has 0 bulk, it seems like. You turn... some damage, Latias is in. Latias is 100% faster, because HP Fire Latios is 349 speed, so no matter what, Latias is faster. Alright, trading Latias for Latios, basically, that's okay. Chomp is in, gets a crit on Titar, but Titar leaves and gets Rocks Up. Oh, this is actually pretty good for Elodin. Starmie can't really spin from this spot. I mean, you could try the spin on Titar, but then you lose Starmie. I guess it's worth it. Alternatively, Elodin can switch here. He probably should, right? But what? Because if you switch out and say you go Rotom here, or Skarmory actually, you probably go Skarmory here, right? And then Finch is like, oh, free spin, but then you go back into Titar and Titar dies to rocks, and then you deny spin. I think you go Skarmory here if you're Elodin. If you're Finch, do you SD? Does this thing have SD? Oh, just raw outrage, okay. So in comes Starmie, probably. Even though Elodin is sacrificing Tyranitar, right? So I might as well click spin. It doesn't matter really, but in case it doesn't, then you get what you want. Okay, and now for... Can Elodin block spin? Rotom Wash is slower than Starmie, unless it's Scarf, but Scarf doesn't necessarily kill depending on the EVs. If Chomp is Scarf and you outrage, you're in a pretty good spot. So I guess you go Chomp. The last option is Reun. Reun doesn't dive to Starmie, but he doesn't really do anything. Like Finch can just go Latias. She dies to Sun and then go Volk, and then your +1 Reun doesn't do anything, really. +2, actually. I think you go Chomp. Even if it's Yachi, you can bluff the Scarf, obviously. And if not, you can row Outrage, which I think is what I will do. And nope. Elodin is much better at the game than me, and SD is okay. I mean, it's definitely Yachi Berry, right? So you just outrage here. Goodbye, Starmie. But Starmie got a spin-off, very nice. And Jirachi... Oh. Yeah, you can't Ice Punch into the Yachi Berry, so you're kind of stuck here. Iron Flinch, crit. Pretty lucky overall. 2 flinches in a row is okay, happens, but with a crit makes it so you only needed 2 instead of 3. So Elodin decides to save his Chomp. Okay, and goes Karm. Ironhead 43. Okay, GRT is alive, but it will die to a rough skin hit, so that's probably why he saved the Chomp, to not get swept by Ironhead late game. But what do you do here? So Finch is probably going Volk, because Brave Birding here is insane. You lose to D-Knight if you Brave Bird here, like it's done. So you probably Roost, but if you Roost, you end up at 80, 93%, and then Volk is in. And then what? You probably sacrifice Skarmory, and if Reunic loses HPIs, this is fine, I think, even if you lose the Skarmory. Let's see. Another Ironhead. Oh, he just wants to guarantee the free Volkin. Yeah, just not risking Brave Bird. Alright, so this is a very interesting turn. We don't know the Volcarona set, but since there are 2 potential Healing Wish mons, it's probably Life Orb, right? You don't really care about Lam with the double wish. Even if it's just 1, it's still fine to drop Lumberry. Pashberry, nobody runs that anymore. And you have a Latias too on the teams, so it's slightly less weak to strong water moves. Like you can beat Rain with this setup even without Pasho on Volk. So I will say it's Life Orb with Giga Drain. Now, what do you click? Probably just fire move, right? And then you could go for a Dragonite win. Because you fire move and then you take 16% damage from Life Orb plus Sand, and then Chomp should finish you off. And then you have a... But if you... Elodin is always Brave Birding here. Like, he has no other play, actually. So yeah, you just fire move here. And whoops! Goes to left. And goodbye, Volk. Wow, that's... Turn for justice? Nope. That's unfortunate. Yeah, this game is done. There's no way Elodin loses from here, right? The Rotom is probably a Scarf, right? Because Chomp... I mean, you could play no Scarf first, but that's so greedy on this setup. Yeah, there's no way. So yeah, you just have the Rotom and Trick. I mean, if it's not Scarf, never mind, it is, right? Yep. No leftovers, DD up, left is D-Knight. Finch has 3 speeds, because he also believes this is Scarf Rotom, and it is Scarf Rotom. Yeah, if you got a crit there, you won, probably, so understandable. And now he needs a crit of Skarmory and to not hit himself a bunch after the Outrage Confusion, and wow, he doesn't get it. One more chance, actually. If he crits this, he can still win, but... oh, nope. It's done. Alright, so let's say Volk hit the Skarmory there. On turn 15, Skarmory will die. And then you have, let's assume it's Life or Volk, just for the ease of it. So let's go back a little bit from here. Okay. If Fire Blast hits, then Elodin goes Chomp. Does Chomp kill at 84% with Earthquake? Probably not, right? So you would have to Outrage, but if you Outrage, you risk Flame Body Burn, and then you lose to D-Knight, no matter what. If you go Rotom, no, Rotom is mega game losing. It probably depends on sets and like... Wait, no, but it doesn't matter, right? Because you got Garchomp and click Earthquake. Let's say it does 72%, that sounds about right. So Volk is left at 14%, and then it dies to Life Orb plus Sand, and then it's back to Rotom versus D-Knight. Now, if the Volk is not Life Orb... If it's not Life Orb... So let's say it's Lumberry. So it ends the turn at 94%. And then you have to go Chomp and hard Outrage, I believe. That will do 85% or so. Then I think you lose then if it's not Life Orb Volk. I really think this is Life Orb, but it's not easy to tell. I would say Life Orb because of the double potential Healing Wish. So if it is Life Orb, then the miss didn't matter. Because then you go Chomp and they are quick the Volk. And well, dies to the second round of Life Orb and Sand. Then you have Rotom and Reon into D-Knight. Yeah, definitely you still win. So I guess it depends on the Volt type. If the Volt was like Citrus Berry, it won. If it was Slamberry, I think it also wins. Yeah. So yeah, I guess it depends on the item of Volk. But since Finch is upset in chat, I would say it's probably Life Orb because I don't know. He lost anyway because of that. Like the miss guarantees, and then he needed a crit on Skarmory, and he didn't get it. Sad. Any big mistakes from either side? No, I wouldn't say so. Well played Elodin for the Tyranitar Garchomp sequence. Rocksteater proving it's still viable. Insane. Rocky Helmet on Skarmory. Also very good. Nice. Oh, goodbye. Yeah. I would say there was no big mistake. Someone will say running Fire Blast was the mistake, but I'm not about that life. Sometimes you just need the power. In fact, you often do need the power. It also... Yeah, you need Fire Blast to kill Landorus T. Although not with Life Orb, maybe. But without Life Orb, you don't kill Tyranitar ever. It takes too many Bug Buds. So yeah, I don't blame Fate for running Fire plus Life Orb. Alright, well played both. What can we say about this? Mons is Mons. Sometimes you hit, sometimes you miss. Sad.